I'm a big believer in community colleges first and foremost. I actually got a lot of love for Utica. I worked over on a production site in Utica, and we hired directly from some of the community colleges there. And uh, Utica's a great town, great food, and
Don't you know Blue Ocean? Ocean Blue?
Ocean Blue, yeah.
Very nice.
I also have a background in advanced manufacturing where I worked with Ohlone College, Community College in California. And we built an innovation center. We hired directly, and they did a really good job in putting placement. I have also did workforce development programs, and the thing that I hated most is when you had some dedicated young people who went through the entire program and didn't have a job lined up for them at the end, right? You know, they were already on their second or third strike and they just needed that chance. And I felt that we only had like a 15% placement. And I wish I could get that number up higher. So what would you recommend so that we can get those placements numbers higher so that your students who do the right things, who show up every day, who work their tails off, that we can get them into the jobs that across our state that would help our economy?
Yeah. Did you say you want?
Yeah. Well, I just want to say that our district is pleased that in real time we have employers reaching out to us to talk about, employment opportunities once students complete the pathways and apprenticeships, and we're actually working on that in real time. Would you like to say anything about that?
Actually, on the way out here, I had a business reach out to me. Now that they know we have our CTE wing, these pre-apprenticeships, everybody kind of wants in on that.
Okay.
And we're very fortunate in that way. One thing that we can do is really fine tune that pre-apprenticeship. We want to give you the career and tech skills. We want you connected to the business, but what is the business's, what is their obligation afterward? What are you willing to do to commit to these students? And people are being very creative. On the way out here, I had a call, and we're meeting next week to design a new pre-apprenticeship, but they're going to be giving students opportunities to work at their place of business and build that connection and then jump into a pre-apprenticeship. And they're also a New York State certified apprenticeship business, so then they can move their way in there.
Thank you. And additionally, what are you guys doing directly with veterans, or what's your enrollment like with veterans at your schools? And what more can we do to help the veterans get into your workforce development programs to also make sure that they get the job opportunities they deserve?
Wait, hold on. I didn't hear the first part of the question.
Veterans. How many veterans are in your...
How many veterans?
School district a little challenging
do,
there,
yeah.
but
Okay.
for
Randy,
the
I'm sorry.
community college, that's all right.
Sorry.
For veterans, we work very closely with the Veterans Outreach Center, and we have several nonprofits in the area that we will often host roundtables of those nonprofits that support veterans. Utica doesn't have an excessive concentration of veterans in contrast to other areas of the regions of the state. But we do have a veterans coordinator and work through not just the veterans, but also their family members coming to college on the GI Bill.
Okay, thank you.